Primarily, I'm a wheelchair user though. When I was younger, I wore prosthetics like every day for like 6 or 7 years.
Okay.
And I just remember feeling a lot of pressure from like
Yeah.
society, friends, family. Like everyone was like, man, if you get good at walking on these prosthetics, then it's like, we don't even got to worry
Yeah.
about your disability. You're going to look just like us.
Yeah.
But what I found out was that I really had, well, what I knew at the time, but I didn't want to let everyone down, was that I
Mm.
had less ability walking on prosthetics, that I
Mhm.
could physically do more things using the everyday chair.
Yeah.
And then kind of once I started playing like wheelchair sports and went to college, I was kind of like, all right, I'm
Mhm.
putting these prosthetics in the closet and I'm never getting
Yeah.
them out again. Now, a little disclaimer though, everybody's different. I know amputees that I play wheelchair basketball against that have very similar amputations to mine.
100%.
Never use a wheelchair except when they're playing tennis.
Yeah.
If you saw them, or except they're playing like basketball or sports, and
Mm.
if you saw them out and about in a wheelchair, you would like want to help them.
Yeah.
You'd be like, "Is that
Yeah.
person okay?" So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, yeah.
everybody's a little different, but I think sometimes as a society we automatically put a premium on walking when it's
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
you know, we're not like hunter gatherers anymore. Like, what is ability exactly?
Yeah.
Like,
So something I haven't shared on the podcast before
mhm,
is I was on crutches up until 5th grade.
mhm,
And when I was in 5th grade, I had a surgery and it put me in a wheelchair for a couple weeks. And when I was in that wheelchair for a couple weeks, I realized that I could carry my own lunch tray at
mhm,
lunch. And I realized that I could actually keep up with my friends
yep,
because like if we're running down the hallway like and I wasn't keeping up, someone could just push me and help me keep up and stuff like
right,
that. So I'm with you. And again, everybody's different. The wheelchair definitely has made me more independent
right,
than
yep,
less. We're pretty athletic from the standpoint of, and I think this is another blessing of wheelchair sports is we can go down and up curbs. We can maneuver almost any terrain if we really
right.
needed to. I wore leg braces for a while and then finally somebody was like, "Why do you always wear leg braces?" And you know, I took them off and I like forever stopped wearing them. That's not to say that I do think if I wore leg braces every so often, it would help me
Yeah,
walk. It's interesting the stigma almost that everybody puts on you for you should be walking and stuff like that. So,
man, if the amount of time and effort and just money and resources
mhm,
was put into every kid to really like get dialed and really learn how to maneuver a wheelchair,
yeah,
as opposed to like get used to walking on this like walker with braces up to your elbow, and
yeah.
maybe one day if you do that you'll be able to like carry a pencil while you're walking.
Yeah, yeah, right,
So
exactly.